Congratulations. You played yourself.
Now, is that Donald Trump? Because that definitely sounds like Donald Trump.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
No, it's DJ Khaled.
What?
What? Like, are you serious?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
It's DJ
Okay,
Khaled, bro.
I heard it that time.
All right, we're back. It's episode 4. Here we are. Megs isn't feeling that great today, so she is stayed home or downstairs, I guess, technically. Hey, man, Thursdays for the babes. If you know, you know. Here's some quick updates.
Is that a shout out to us, or I'm confused?
No.
Because we don't know.
No, not for you. Just the babes in general. Babes in general.
Right.
I take offense
Babes in
because
general.
I'm a babe. She's
Right.
a babe.
I'm a babe. So, but we're part of the podcast, so we should know.
Yeah, you'll know. I'll tell you off air afterwards. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Also,
Hold
another-
on. You made a point to say it, but you won't tell them what it is.
Yeah, because if you know, you know, and then so I'll tell them later. If you know, you know.
Okay, you're right. I didn't see if you know, you know.
And so that lovely, beautiful, handsome voice you just heard is Kodak. He was here with us last week, our new producer, and we've got him a microphone. So you can hear him now loud and crystal clear. Hey, some updates from last episode. Catcoin, talked about it, was worth $10. Now it's up 16, baby.
I know, that's crazy.
$16. And, I mean, obviously it's because of this podcast. The
Obviously.
clips, the whole episode, people heard about Catcoin, they went and they bought it. If we would have invested $1,000, we'd have $1,600 today.
Well, damn.
So, probably would have been a better investment instead of Doge last week, because we all know how that went.
Crashed and burned.
Crashed and burned.
Glad I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
okay.
saying I was. But
We're
I
still up. We're
Yeah.
still getting there.
You
We're
have to
still,
be patient.
Yeah.
Patience.
Another quick update. Grey's Anatomy. We love it here on this podcast.
We do.
And our boy, Jackson Avery. What's his real name? Ladies, do you know?
I do.
I don't know. I'm not here yet.
Oh, you don't know Jackson Avery?
No.
Oh my goodness. What a heartthrob.
Is he
that
the really
man.
cute?
Yeah, Jesse
Jesse
Williams.
Williams.
Okay, I know
There
who
he
we're
is.
talking about.
You
Yeah.
know, Jesse. We love
Yeah.
Jesse Williams.
You know, it's
Super cute.
interesting. On his Instagram, too, I follow him on Instagram. He's actually very... It's amazing to see somebody in the show and then, on, their real life, he's very, ghetto. Gangster.
Oh.
Yeah, he really is. He's definitely not the Jackson Avery
So it's
we
not
see on
like
TV.
this dream boy that we're looking at right now.
Right. No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. It's very interesting.
What's wrong with gangster?
Nothing.
Well, nothing's wrong being a little gangster.
Nothing
Everyone's
at all
gangster
is wrong.
nowadays.
He's hot, so he could be whatever he wants.
Hot
I'm
tamale.
just saying.
So he's leaving the show, unfortunately, all
Yeah.
over the news last week.
Super sad.
Hate to see him go. He's got some other projects lined up. I think he said he's got a couple movies and another TV show that he's heading off to. But in other news, Grey's Anatomy, they renewed it, baby. Another season's coming. We want
Yep.
this show to end so bad.
Not really.
Well,
I
it's-
don't.
I know.
I'm currently on my 18th year of residency.
So they're getting right. So we're getting up there.
I feel like after
and
20, I
Ellen-
could be a real doctor.
Ellen Pompeo is on board for the next season.
Hell yeah, she
I
is.
really wish. I don't know.
I wonder what the longest running show. Google that.
Yeah, the longest running show. Oh, I feel like I know this.
You should know it. That's a really great trivia question. Write it
and
down.
I think I asked it, honestly. Yep, The Simpsons.
Interesting.
Okay.
The Simpsons with 32 seasons. Law and Order
and
SVU,
Order.
of course, with 22 seasons. Gunsmoke, don't know what that is. That was an older show, 1975. And then Law and Order with 20. Yeah, so it's those,
Speaking of trivia, you just asked a really good trivia question the other day to me outside. What was that?
Yes. How many tiles, how many spaces are on the Wheel of Fortune wheel that they spin?
Kodak? Paige?
It's okay.
What do you think?
15.
Wheel of Fortune is the one. What?
Wait.
That was Paige. Paige
Paige.
said
Oh,
15.
okay.
15.
I didn't give you the answer.
You just give me the. No. That's the one where they spin the wheel in the middle, right?
And then
Yeah.
Vanna
Reach
White
down on it.
has the thing
Yeah.
with the phrase that they have to solve.
20.
Well, Paige said 14. Now she says 20.
I said
30.
She said 15.
Ooh, Kodak said 30. It's actually 24. 24.
Isn't that strange?
30. Oh, so I was closer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Go in.
She
I went
had
over.
to
We'll
count.
play Price is Right rules.
Sorry.
Yes. Sarah finds it. Paige, do you watch game shows?
No, not really.
Like you need something to watch on
when
TV,
I was
turn on a
younger,
game show?
yes. but
Kodak?
Used to love Price is Right.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I liked the Gong Show.
See, Megs and I,
Oh my God, the Gong Show is like our parents.
Gong.
You know,
Show.
it's the Gong Show.
familiar.
It's like they get up there and they like do kind of like what's the one where they hit the buttons now, or they're like you're out. Like people get up and like perform and they have
Oh,
this
like The
gong
Voice?
and they hit the gong.
Oh,
They're like
okay.
you're out. The gong. I mean,
Okay.
it's
I know
like
what you're
So like a
talking about. I
talent
never
show.
saw
kind
that.
of. I guess that's what.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Kind of. I guess you can call it that. It was a
Gong
good
Show.
one. I mean,
Okay.
back in like look and see what year that was.
The Gong Show.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I'm
have Google right
60s. I mean, like
Yeah.
definitely older.
Okay. Yeah, no, Megs and I, there you go,
76.
1976. Megs and I, like, while we're eating dinner or just, we'll watch, like, Whammy and, like, Card Sharks. And
And they
Sarah,
get
Sarah thinks
into
it's the
it.
weirdest thing.
I've
Sarah
never
thinks it's
heard
the
of those.
weirdest thing.
See, it's so strange.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They are into it. Like, they'll, like, sit there and
The
be like,
Chase.
you're an idiot!
The
Like, yell at the
Chase.
TV.
Yep. Oh, we'll watch.
If they, like, lose all their money.
What's the new one? The Weakest Link. They just brought that back. Oh, we're
yeah.
watching that. It's yeah.
I used to love Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, we watched
I
that.
was gonna say
That
They,
was
they
one
just,
I would
and
watch.
they brought it back last year with Jimmy Kimmel with celebrities for charity and stuff during COVID, and we watched all those. We watched them all.
Yep, they do. They watch them.
It's
should
very
be really smart.
It's very interesting. Well, that's and I watch them too because I'll pull trivia questions from there. Like if I see
makes
one and I'm
sense.
like, that's like a great question. Take a
Yeah.
picture of the screen, and that's how I make my
Yeah.
games.
Yeah,
there was
that's a
actually
good idea.
one we watched, and I stole it from the Chase. And when I was at trivia hosting, and I asked the question, it was the final question of the night, and the table right beside me where I was standing, the one lady was like, "Do you guys watch this show, The Chase?" And I'm like, "Oh, she knows." And so I go over to her table and I'm like, hey, we don't talk about that show here. This is my trivia night. You know where I got the question and I know you know the answer. We don't mention that show. And so like I told her, like that's where I get some of the questions from. Dude, Deal or No Deal, bro. Howie Mandel is like that's
fun.
my
I
guy.
like that
He's
one.
awesome. I love Howie. I love him on America's Got Talent. I love him on everything. I also love the whole germaphobe thing. I think it fascinates me. Fascinates me. You don't know Howie Mandel?
Yeah, I know the show, but I didn't know he was
Howie
like
Mandel, he's a
germaphobe.
he's a germaphobe. Like he won't shake your hand. So every time you see him on his shows, he fist bumps people.
I don't blame him.
And like if you go to his house, like he'll greet you in like a big bubble. Like he has one of those like
I have
Those
seen
bubbles.
that. I feel like I've seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
He has what how do
OCD.
you-
I feel like I have seen that before.
yeah.
The bubble.
So like the one cool thing is on America's Got Talent, the one season, he like a magician or a hypnotist went on and they hypnotized Howie to like shake their hand. And it was like this whole everyone gasped.
Really?
It was a
I would
whole
be
thing.
so pissed.
And he did it. He shook their hand. And,
I'd be
they
pissed
he
if
gave
I-
him
I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
well, and I mean, they gave him hand sanitizer and he was okay and everything, whatever. But like, how crazy is that? Someone who
Yeah.
does not shake a hand, and like a hypnotist went on and said, "Okay, sleep." And he said, "Howie, I'm going to snap my fingers again, and you're going to wake up and you're going to shake my hand." By God, he talked to the audience for 30 more seconds. He said, "Howie, you ready?" Snapped his fingers. Howie stood up, went right over to him, shook his hand.
That's wild.
It's very crazy, dude. Hypnotism is real. That's real. It's 100%. I've seen it in person.
I wanna do that.
I've never been hypnotized, but I've seen it happen right in front of me.
Don't you remember they used to do it at the
School.
Renaissance Fair?
Oh, I thought you
But
meant
we
it
were
was
there with school.
They do it with school.
No, we were
They
there
do-
with school, and they did it because I remember people from our class. I mean, this is like
I don't
probably
remember
sixth
this.
grade. I do.
I went a couple years ago to York College to one, and he had 30 kids on stage. And now, like, once he does it, like a fraction of the kids get up because, like, you have to want to be hypnotized. You have to be open to it. If there's any shred of doubt, it will not work. So, like, those people that didn't work on, he like escorted them down the stage, and then there were the other 20 kids on stage were like.
They knew it. They were.
And then so he said, I'm going to snap my fingers. You're all going to wake up and you're going to buckle yourselves in. We're going to Mars. So he snapped his fingers, and sure enough, they all woke up, looked around. They're like, all right. Started putting the straps on. He's like, all right, you guys are all buckled in. They're like, yup. He's like, all right, countdown started. 3, 2, 1, here we go. It's the fucking rah! And he starts yelling like you're in a rocket. You're yelling, and everyone starts shaking, and they're looking up like this, as if they're in a spaceship. And then he kept going and kept going and kept going. And he told the one kid, he's like, undo your belt. So he undoes his belt. He says, your belt's not a belt, bro. It's a snake. Little buddy rips it out of his pants and throws it across the stage because he literally thinks there's a snake wrapped around his body.
What did he throw out?
What do you mean?
What did he whip out?
No, his belt.
That could have been real bad.
The guy told him to undo his belt, so he did. And then he said, your belt's now a snake.
I was on the seat belt. So when you said he
Gotcha.
whipped it out, I was like, oh my God, what did he whip out on stage?
Has a concussion from his belt buckle.
Right.
Yeah. Like I got very concerned for that
real.
audience.
It's so real. And it fascinates me.
Yeah. We should bring one on here.
We should.
Ooh.
Levi Sparks, come back.
No, I can't do it. I can't
yeah.
do it. I don't know how. I don't know how. All right, back to it.
Love Levi's magic tricks. They're
I
my
know.
favorite.
Well, maybe they'll make an appearance on the podcast one day.
Please do.
So yeah, Grey's Anatomy renewed for 18th season. Ellen's on board. Speaking of 18th seasons and Ellen, last week we talked about Ellen, and I called her a bad word and said she should probably cancel her show. As it turns out, she
canceled her show.
She saw it. She saw the clip. And she came out just a couple days ago.
Good job, Levi.
So we could break it here now again, saying that she no longer is doing the Ellen show.
I know. Super upset about that.
So it's kind of sad. I think we all grew up with it. Paige, not affected at all? Not
after everything that came out.
Okay. Yeah.
Especially with the pedophile stuff. I'm not down with that.
I didn't hear about that part.
Was she supposed to be involved with that whole Wayfair thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. See, I still don't believe that. I still don't believe that.
How?
I don't know.
Well, order a cabinet and
How do you not?
Yeah,
How do
okay.
you not?
I need someone to Venmo us $30,000 so we can buy a cabinet from Wayfair, please. Thank you. Someone out there. It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're not in it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because
That's
I'm
why
not sitting in
it does, but it sounds crazy. Yeah, but
that's true.
I believe it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
No more Ellen show. So all right, this is pissing me off, and we're just gonna talk about it because I'm done. I'm over it, and everyone needs to change right now. Listen, everyone knows that Megs and I have a late schedule. Okay, we wake up a little later than everyone. We go to bed a little later. It's just how we do things. It is what it is. So naturally, we eat dinner a little later, and sometimes Megs works, and sometimes she likes to pick up food on the way home from work. And when she gets off work at 9:30, it's impossible to find food. Mm-hmm. These places are still closing during their COVID hours, 8 o'clock. My Chinese place closes at 8:30. Sushi closes at 8 o'clock. How are you supposed to get food? I'm so over this.
But that's like the gym. It's not 24 hours anymore, and that
Yeah.
really
And
pisses me off.
on the weekend,
stupidest
especially.
fucking thing.
Especially on the weekends. Throughout the week, up until Thursday, they're open until 10.
Yeah.
Friday until 9. Saturday and Sunday until 7.
That's bullshit.
Like, sometimes I like to go to the gym after my kids are in bed. Because that's, like, my time.
And that's what Megs and I do. Like, we text you, like, hey, we're going out.
Yeah.
Like,
Watch Ollie.
And,
Yeah.
like, we can't, this whole, I don't understand how we are moving forward. The CDC and the White House literally said 3 hours ago, vaccinated people can do whatever they want, essentially, without a mask.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand
And-
that, though.
Well, I heard that comment
We were
on Facebook too,
talking
but
about it outside earlier.
what don't you understand if that's just what they say we can do now?
What difference does it, not what difference does it make, but how are they going to control that?
Because because science, because they did the research, and science says that once you're vaccinated, there's a very, very, very small percentage of you contracting or spreading the disease. So if you're vaccinated,
There was
there's no need.
it was something about, they had the studies in India or something.
Right.
They were the different countries that they did the studies
Bill
with.
Gates was down in India
Yeah.
and was doing some
Right.
studies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, and that's what I asked Levi. So how are they gonna know if I am or not? It's honestly,
And
that's
someone
what I'm
asked
asking.
that, and
It's
what I
just-
saw on Twitter from a correspondence person was that it's the honor system.
honor system.
Because legally, they can't ask you if you're vaccinated. That's
Right.
HIPAA. So, I guess I'm for it. I mean, I asked Megs today. She said we're probably still going to wear masks to the store. I don't know.
I think what it does, it takes the power away from people who just see you around and say, "Oh, pull up your mask, pull up your mask." Those people,
Yeah.
which we should all be wearing a mask, argue, whatever. But now, these could be the same people who feel comfortable enough asking, or even saying, pull up your mask, pull up your mask. These may be the same people who are like, are you even vaccinated? Should you be here? Are you vaccinated? That type of thing. When really, legally, I guess you shouldn't even be able to ask somebody.
that.
Yeah, you can't.
Right. So, yeah, dude, these businesses, they're closing early. I'm done. And you know what? RIP Express Pizza, because they filled the gap. Let me tell you, Kodak Express Pizza was 2 minutes down the road from where we're sitting right now. And if they were open, they opened at 3 p.m.
Wait, they're
and
not
didn't-
allowed. They're closed now.
Oh, fam, they've been out. They're gone.
Are
They've been
they?
gone. We only got like 3 orders out of them, and now they're gone.
When I drive by, it looks like they're still there.
Nope.
Are you
closed. We pulled up. They're closed.
Wow.
So they would open at 3 p.m., but then they'd be open till 3 a.m. So on those late nights.
And they would get a pizza
and
from there?
We would get, dude, I'm telling you. Okay, you know when you get food delivered and you get French fries and they put them in the thing, sometimes with paper, sometimes not because of the condensation. You know, when they get soft. Yeah, your French fries, when you get them cold, they're kind of lukewarm, pretty much cold. Bro, we got French fries from Express Pizza at like 2 a.m. one night. We had to let them sit for 20 minutes because of how hot they were. I'm telling you, the pizza was okay. It was a little crappy, but at 2 a.m.
We got one of these right down the street from my house. It's called Frank's.
See?
They're open till 4
Yep.
a.m. But at 3 a.m. they are juking. We don't have delivery drivers right now. Everybody's out. So either come get the pizza or it's gonna be done. 4 a.m. we're shutting our door. So
And now they're closed. And so it's like when Megs gets off work at 9:30, she's like, "What do you want?" Because the only things open are Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's just if we're getting rid of all the other restrictions, like just
They need to go back to normal.
Like,
but I think that a lot of the businesses can't because they don't have workers.
well, that's a whole nother thing. We don't. Okay.
But it is. That's what it is.
Yeah. That's yeah. Well, we'll get to incentives here in a minute. So Kodak we like DoorDash, right? It's Grubhub we have issues with.
no. DoorDash.
Oh, okay. We like Grubhub, but it's DoorDash we have issues with.
Why?
Yeah, we need to hear. 'em.
Where I live now, I don't
All right.
use them. So
Okay, let me gather myself here.
Here we go.
You order from them. You have to tip the driver before anything. I mean, the price, whatever. I'm lazy. I don't mind. I'll pay an extra $10, whatever. But you got to tip them. I cannot tell you 9 times out of 10, my order is wrong. They forgot something. They didn't add
Sounds
sauce.
like just your area.
Oh, probably. But
Or your
then you
driver.
contact DoorDash or you contact the restaurant. Nobody's taking blame. You call the restaurant. Oh, you got to call DoorDash. You call DoorDash. Got to call the restaurant. Oh, we'll give you a credit. No, I don't want a credit. My pulled pork is worthless now because I don't have sauce. So without the sauce, give me my full refund, please. I'm not driving to Dickies. Give me my money or give me my sauce.
See,
So there you
so here's
that's
just
only-
yesterday
but
we got Five Guys, and they had everything in it, but they missed my burger. And I happened to have like the guy's number, the DoorDash's guy's like they text you like your order or whatever. And I texted, I said, hey, I was like, I'm really sorry, but they forgot my food. And he goes, oh my gosh, I'm taking myself off the clock right now. I'll call them for you. He was there back, had me a hot cheeseburger within 10 minutes. I gave him extra money because he took himself off the clock to go back to a restaurant to get stuff for me. And when he was there too, he even said, do you need anything extra? Like, what do you need me to do? And Five Guys said to him, actually, we didn't put the cheeseburger in the bowl and put it with the order.
Well,
So-
you have
So you-
amazing service
yeah,
out
you
here.
don't have the
I
best
live
service.
in York City, where I be having to text my driver and say, "Hey, if I see you again on the streets, we're gonna have an issue. Tyler, let me see you again, Tyler."
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
Well, that's okay because we have plans in the works to not have Kodak in York City and terrible DoorDashers anymore.
I need that Mechanicsburg service.
Yes,
Sounds
you
like
do.
We're gonna get you here.
Great
So-
guy. He was
Yeah.
a good guy.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but he was really great. I made Levi
Mike,
give
was
him
it
the
Mike?
money.
think
I
it might be-
forget.
who
That's
knows?
a five. See, that's a 5-star.
That's an
and an
experience.
extra cash tip when you
Right.
get here.
Right.
No. You get a 1-star, Tyler. A 1-star. If I could give you 0, you'd get a 0.
All right, shout out to Tyler, the DoorDash driver. Dude, the purchasing of that
wonder what his-
microphone, the purchasing of this microphone was the best money I've ever spent in my entire life. Hey, speaking of which,
Let me
you
see
guys
if I
hear
can
this?
find
Listen, this is crazy. Ohio's hitting its residents. 5 adults are going to win $1 million.
I seen that.
And 5 other adults are going to win full ride university scholarships.
Yep.
How great for Ohio. First of all, Governor Wolf, what up, pimp? You want my vote? You want that? You want
It's
that
almost
vote?
vote time.
You want that vote, homie? How you handled this pandy? You handled that pandy real well. You want that vote? I need a milli. I need a cool millin, so we can get over this pandemic.
So I
Paige,
can get a.
Paige, what would you do with $1 million?
Invest it
Invest
and
it.
make more money.
Okay. All right. So we're all going to say that shit. So what do you buy for yourself that you can't buy right now? Like splurge. Like,
I'm actually very awful at this. People, because even with like work and stuff, they'll say, "What are your dreams? What would you do if
Yeah.
you had this much money?" I can never think of anything. I'm like,
there's
"Oh,
not
I'll
like
go
one
on
thing.
vacation.
There's not
or,
like one
do
thing
something
you
stupid."
buy if you had
One thing
like
I would
no
buy.
limit. Like you walk, you go to Park City Mall, you go to the outlets.
Oh no! See,
and-
I would want a new car. I would want
Or-
a bigger vehicle.
right.
Yeah, I
car.
would definitely do a car. I feel like that's nothing
A
special.
house.
Yeah.
I would want to travel.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's really
Travel.
what I would do.
Where's the first place you go?
Italy, Europe.
Italy.
Well, Italy, but anywhere in Europe.
Speaking of Italy, I'll touch on it towards the end, but a funny story about Italy. Okay. Italy, Europe. We want to go there too. I heard the pasta in Italy is not pasta in the sense that like what we have here is basically
It's totally different.
dog shit compared to what it actually should
Right,
be.
it is.
Like their flour isn't bleached and all this
It's
process.
extremely different.
So, have you been there before?
No, but I worked at an Italian restaurant and
Olive Garden?
No.
no, they are
Homegrown.
they're from Italy, came here
Homemade.
from Italy.
Yeah.
And my sister worked there when she was in high school, my older sister, so I've known them since I was really little. They're like a second family.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I've definitely had authentic
Yeah.
food
No,
made
it's
by them.
it's the shit. There's a place in York called Moonlight Cafe. Tiny little place. Probably just as big as this room. Only have like 6 tables for dine in, but it's just real Italian. Megs gets her lobster raviolis there.
I remember she's talked about those.
Oh, they're to die for. So okay, Ohio, $1 million. Sarah, what would you spend $1 million on? A car, something crazy,
Yeah.
absurd.
Yeah. And then obviously I put it away for my kids. There's lots of things I would do.
Okay, here's my answer, and maybe
Probably
this
get
will
a
change yours. I would
bigger
go. I would first. Here's what I'm going to do. I would first take $100,000. Is that not enough out of $1 million? 100,000. Let's say 100,000, and I would.
Give it to Kodak.
That's all.
No,
you,
it's not enough, Levi.
That's all you want.
That my best friend.
Okay, so I give 100,000 to Kodak, and then I would fly Kodak and I first class to Vegas, and we would put another 100,000 on red or black. What are we putting it on? Black or red? David Dobrik style.
Oh, I don't know about that style, but black.
Black.
That's what I would say. Okay, then we put another 100,000 on black. So now I'm technically down 200 because I would just give the winnings then back to Justin. So Justin would end up with $300,000. Perfect. Just what we
That my best friend.
Yeah, very appropriate. And then I think what I would do is I would go to, in the same beat, I am in, Justin, can you please plug in the iPhone so it does not die? Thank you. I think I had then, because we're already in Vegas, I would fly to California and go to San Diego Comic-Con and finish filling my Funko Pop wall with all of the exclusive ones that are really expensive. I have one on my list.
Yeah, so you've lost us at the 100 mil or the 100,000.
Basically, I've been like,
We're not in this conversation anymore.
Okay, fine. So what's the catch? You gotta get vaccinated. That's it. To be entered in the 5 Adults for $1 Million, 5 Adults Win a Full Scholarship Ride, get a vaccination, and you're a resident of Ohio.
Seen
Bang,
that.
bang.
It's
Bang.
weird to me in a time that like where everybody's struggling that the government would be like, hey, we're just gonna pick 5 people and give you way too much.
What's weird to me?
$5 million.
What's weird to me now?
It is weird, right?
Maybe it's not weird. I don't know.
Strange.
It's strange, but what does it do? I mean, that's probably going to stimulate their local economy. But if you give
people,
but if you give, but honestly too, but if you give those 5 people $1 million, what are the chances they're staying in Ohio?
Right.
Where are you moving? Because like, I'm not staying in Ohio with $1 million, bro. No way. No way. I don't know. Maybe I'd at least buy a vacation spot somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm buying a
I'd
bunker.
buy an island.
A bunker?
Bunker with Kanye.
A bunker with Kanye. Oh, let's move to Wyoming.
Yeah.
Let's move to Wyoming.
No.
Oh, it's beautiful out there.
It is beautiful.
They say. No?
Thanks.
Dude, I want to go to Colorado. So
I
bad.
do too.
And your brother went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He drove all over it. Yeah, I mean, all of it, it's pretty out there, but I would never live there.
Yeah.
Well, if you have $1 million, you don't have to live there full time.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
true.
go different places.
Yeah.
If I'm buying a vacation house, I'm buying a vacation house in like Fiji or Bali or
30,
I don't know,
The
like-
$30,000 a year
somewhere
Maldives.
where that's like, you
You can spend a year in the Maldives for $30,000.
Yeah, like I'm not buying a house in
A year
Wyoming
there for $30,000.
It's for damn sure.
It was a COVID thing to try to get like young people who
we
were
were try-
working remote.
But what was that other
Okay.
one? There was another one that you wanted to do. Did we ever find out if it was real or not?
Oh, it was one of those like third party traveler
Yeah.
ads on Facebook, and it was like for $600, 2 people can stay 10 nights in the Maldives,
In the Maldives
on an
on this
oceanfront
island, yeah.
oceanfront villa.
We looked
And
at
I'm
the
like-
hotel. The hotel was real.
and I'm like, okay, but for $600, when I go to their website, it tells me 16,000. So I don't know. It's weird.
Sketchy.
Yeah, dude. Cost of living, Colorado, taxes, economic growth, the mountains. Yeah, man. Colorado. And I mean, obviously.
Tasty beer.
Tasty beer. Yeah, tasty something out there in Colorado. Did your brother come back with any?
No, you
No.
can't. You can't take it across state lines.
Okay, just checking.
Let's stop it.
do you want to indict your brother on the podcast?
Yeah. Why would I ever like?
I'm just joking.
He doesn't even do that.
He wasn't even in Colorado, dude.
He doesn't do that.
Prove it. Let's hop back to DoorDash for a second. Listen, I think it's ridiculous. These virtual restaurants, what are they? Why are they here? It doesn't make sense to me. Have you guys seen these? You scroll on DoorDash. If you open up your DoorDash app right now, you'll see a menu for Tyga Bites, Wing Nut, The Burger Den, Tender Shack, and Mariah's
They're out
Cookies.
of people's
So is
houses.
this-
No.
Tyga the rapper and Mariah Carey.
Probably. I know Tyga definitely is. Tyga the rapper, Mariah's Cookies. I don't know if it's Mariah Carey or not. So basically what it is, from my research and what I've seen, is it's literally just rebranded menus from different restaurants. Okay? So for example, Tyga Bites. You want some Tyga Bites? You probably don't even know what they are. They're boneless wings. You know where you're getting them from? Aroogas. If you go,
yeah, we talked about that.
if you go on DoorDash,
But no, some of them are actually though from people's houses. Like
What?
yeah. So like you could do it, and then you yourself will go to Aroogas and pick them up for them, but you like charge them extra because they're ordering from you, so you make money. It's a very strange.
Right. So
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Yeah.
So
sounds
basically,
stupid.
I would create, the Sparks Wing Shack, and they would go to my menu. I would
You
get
could do Sparks Wing Shack, though. You
I know.
make some
Like
bomb
legitimately
wings.
yourself, your own food.
Oh,
Yeah, you
well,
do.
I mean, my wings are pretty great.
They were delicious.
And not to mention, I have a pretty killer fucking hot sauce to go on them, too. So, yeah, but it's...
You played yourself.
Congratulations.
So,
Yeah.
so I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose is. But for example, like this Tyga Bites. Obviously, Tyga there's some sort of endorsement deal. But like, why is it Arooga's instead of Buffalo Wild Wings? Why is it like, for example, Wingnut is, what's PB? I made these, I made them shorthanded so you guys wouldn't know. And now I'm forgetting what they are. PB. Oh, Permani Brothers. Wingnut is Permani Brothers. Permani Brothers, dude. They make pastrami sandwiches.
I've never ate there.
And so we're ordering wings from Wingnut at Permani Brothers. The Burger Den, Denny's.
Stop it.
Yep. You can order straight from the Burger Den. It's coming right from Denny's. The Tender Shack, Outback Steakhouse.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
Yep.
So I've worked at a lot of restaurants
Yep.
where a lot of the products just come in bags.
Yep.
You just heat it up,
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
So is Tyga Bites a real restaurant, or is this just like
No.
where would you get Tyga Bites
You don't.
from
No.
in person?
So you don't. You don't. It's strictly a DoorDash, like Grubhub.
But it's Arooga's wings.
Right.
They're just called Tyga Bites.
Yes.
It's
yes.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So they're
Well,
white.
not
They're,
the
they're
dumbest,
no.
but-
They're white. They're white labeling it. They're white label. So listen to me. Listen. This is perfect. No. Perfect example. If we would hire
There it is.
Joey DJ for one of our weddings, he would go, and even though he's Joey DJ, he's going to go and say, "Hey guys, I'm Joey from Sparks
So
Entertainment."
how do you know where it's at?
So, and this is the other thing. They don't publicly display it. You have to go to pickup instead of delivery because delivery is the default. So once you click on it, you have to click pickup, and then it'll
get a fam
and then
pack.
it'll show you the address. And then if you zoom in on Google Maps, you see you're just there. You're just there at Arooga's. And Meg's picked us up Arooga's for dinner the other night, and there's a table inside the door that says, if you are picking up for Tyga Bites or Maria's Cookies, this is where your food will be. Please take it when you arrive.
What?
Interesting.
So I don't understand it. Can you scroll down just a little bit more? So, and I know like Mr. Beast on YouTube, he has Mr. Beast burgers. So like he has his own thing on Grubhub down in North Carolina. So this is from Wikipedia. This says some examples of virtual restaurants include Pasqually's Pizza and Wings, which operates out of Chuck E. Cheese. So if you're going on DoorDash and you want some Pasqually's Pizza and Wings, you're like, oh shit, those look good. Shit, I want some pizza. I'm in the mood for some wings. You're really getting shit from Chuck E. Cheese, bro. They don't even make their own pizzas. They give you leftover shit from like the other pizzas left out on the tables. So like, what do you mean? Wing Squad? That operates out of Buca di Beppo, is probably out in California. Neighborhood Wings operates out of Applebee's. It's Just Wings. It's Chili's. Like,
Buca di Beppo.
Interesting.
I'm so lost by this.
I'm lost too. I don't understand if what I want to know is Arooga's setting up Mariah's Cookies, or is like Permani Brothers setting up Wingnut and putting that on DoorDash, or is this just like
where I was going with it, maybe not Tyga Bites, but like Mariah's Cookies.
Yep.
I was thinking like, is Mariah's Cookies a restaurant in California, and then they can send like their frozen products to Quaker Steak.
Like
and
they're in
Lube.
conjuncción with Arooga's. Like they have a
is
deal.
still
So they're just
food.
using Arooga's as
It's
their
still
supply
Mariah's
chain.
Cookies.
Yeah.
I would say that it would be amazing if that was the case, because good for small business to partner with that and do it that way.
Maybe that is what it is.
But I've seen videos of someone who has gone on DoorDash and ordered a burger from the Burger Hut and a burger from on DoorDash from Denny's or the Burger Den, whatever. And it's literally the same packaging with a different sticker on it, with a different logo.
That's what we're gonna have to do.
It's the same.
Somebody ordered from Arooga. Somebody
So
ordered
he did.
Tyga Bites.
So he did, and it was the same. So,
But
now,
I don't know that I've ever seen cookies on Arooga's menu.
Well, and that's the other confusing part, because Megs was there. She sent me a picture of it. We'll put it on the screen, and that's what I said. Maria's Cookies where like Arooga's has like a chocolate chip cookie dessert. Like where are those cookies coming? How many cookies? Like I don't know.
Maybe it's just part of their. I don't know.
That's where I would say is Maria's Cookies sending them.
So we went from
Arooga's
Mariah's
supplies.
cookies to now Maria's cookies.
I know, that's what I was
Come
thinking
on,
the whole
Justin,
time.
It's
stick it
Mariah.
together.
Is it
Maria, whatever.
You
I don't know.
said Maria, then he
Maria.
followed up.
Maria's Cookies.
Maria.
Anywho, moving on.
Yes. All right. The people don't want to hear any more about our food.
So here we go.
Over.
And yeah, we're done with food on this podcast.
Yeah,
it's my
no
bad.
more.
Every
know.
time I like start to glaze over.
I've yawned a few times.
Stop.
I have.
I know, I do it with my mouth closed. 'Cause
I
I'm
do
like,
too,
I don't
but
wanna-
you know the
Hey.
camera can see us doing it.
So I know.
I have feel another one coming on.
Let me.
You
So
like feel it in your eyeballs.
so I'm pretty in deep
I
on
feel it in the back of
TikTok.
my
And
throat.
listen, here's
Your ears.
all I've been hearing is these kids. They're saying, what does cap and no cap mean?
What does this thing mean?
Okay, I can explain that
Okay,
one.
is
we
that
can
bad
get
that I
into-
just
we-
did that?
we can
'Cause what
get-
does it
no,
mean?
we can get into sheesh. Devin will be
Is
thrilled.
that what it's called? Sheesh.
Well, that is. So I'll explain that. But
I am not in TikTok this deep.
so okay, cap is lie, right?
This isn't even like Facebook.
No.
Everything.
Yeah,
They're
to
doing
cat
that.
is to
I
lie.
don't pay attention.
Okay, so back to cap. So cap. So if I say hey man, this podcast is number one in the world, no cap. That means
I'm not lying.
I'm not lying. But if you're like, hey bro, I could beat you in a game of basketball, I'd be like, cap. Like you lying.
Oh yeah, that's cap.
That's
Like
cap.
like bet.
I think so. Bet.
Bet is more like I agree. Like Levi says something. Oh, we'll see you on the basketball court. Bet.
Bet. I agree. Yes.
Cap. If he said, "Oh, I'll school anybody in here on the basketball court," oh, that's cap.
Because I'm lying. Because I won't. Get it? Right? Yeah. Okay. So no
Okay.
lie. Cap.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
now,
start talking to my
Shit.
clients like this.
so now, yeah.
I know.
Guys, listen.
This is what's gonna like
this house
take
I'm-
over us whenever
this-
we're
This house
older.
is a 3-bed, 2-bath, no cap.
That's perfect.
That was perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
No, but really, just like all those other stupid words that
So
these people have come up
okay.
with.
So now, sheesh.
Oh no.
Sheesh is. You okay? What happened?
You unplug?
Oh, she unplugged.
My
That's okay.
toe. Your toes got wrapped up in your
good?
in your
Can you hear us?
cord.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So
Back.
So this
cap.
derived from the NBA basketball. I don't know which
Move
basketball.
this out of the way to get your drink.
I don't know which basketball player it is. But basically, whenever he shoots his shots, his 3-pointers or half court or whatever,
Yeah.
when the ball's in the air, you go, shee, and then to get the basket, and then he goes like this, shee, because he's got ice in his veins. He's saying he has ice in his veins. That's why he makes every basket. I swear to God, that's real. I swear to God.
Oh, that may be real.
I swear, no cap. No cap.
No cap.
I don't understand this world.
Yeah, so it's a basketball thing. Look at you can look it up then. We won't spend more time.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're
We
good.
believe you.
Your
All
explanation
right.
was
Hey
great.
guys, my birthday was last week.
We know.
I know. Listen, I'm 27 now, and I'm still the youngest guy you know. It's crazy. I'm like
Are
basically.
you really only 27?
Yeah, I just turned 27 on Thursday.
No, he's not. He's lying.
What?
You're like our age.
He's
What's
not
your
our
age? 27.
But he's not 27.
I'm 28. But
Basically the youngest
I
guy in the
know.
room.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not. He's not 27.
Is he older than us?
No.
I'm 29.
Oh.
Yeah.
May 5th, 1992. Or May 9th. Jesus, May 9th, 1992. I don't even know my own birthday.
Because you're getting old.
Either way, 27, still young. Hey, did you know the Cheesecake Factory? Get this. What? Are you upset because we didn't bring you cheesecake?
There's 2 slices in the
No,
fridge.
I'm upset because we're back on food.
Oh, well, it's just real quick.
That's okay.
Cheesecake Factory. Did you know for your birthday, they don't give you, as your birthday dessert with your meal, a slice of cheesecake? It's literally like 3 little Rice Krispie squares with a candle in it.
That's very cheap of
How
them.
crazy is that? You go to the Cheesecake
the
Factory.
amount of money that you spend there when you go.
Oh, do you want
Yeah.
to know how much money we spent? Because we
I'm
spent
sure.
more on cheesecake than we did dinner.
Right. Because
Yeah.
they bring it home.
Cheesecake was almost a bill. It was about $90. We spent $90 on cheesecake.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's It is crazy. Oh, dude, and the birthday songs, dude, at Cheesecake Factory, they sing "Happy Birthday to You," the whole thing. It's not a short version. It's not their own version. They sing the whole thing. Trust me, we didn't do it when we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Have you had to sing the Happy Birthday song to people?
I used to volunteer to come out of the kitchen.
We can't hear you.
I used to volunteer to come out of the kitchen and sing happy birthday to people. And they all would tell me when it was time to sing happy birthday because I was the most enthusiastic
Did you?
about it.
When
I
did,
believe that.
Was it where? Now where was this?
Quaker, Steak and Lube, Buffalo Wild Wings also. I think that was the only two places
Did
that
they
did it.
have their own songs that you had to
Quaker
sing?
did it, and I'm trying so hard to remember, but I cannot.
It's
was
Really
dude,
focused.
It's a
you had
Quaker
to come
Quaker
out
birthday.
and you had to. All right, everybody in the room.
Yeah.
We got a birthday in the house.
Now-
Yo, let the whole restaurant
Now
know.
let me ask you this.
my
I know
God.
for a fact, I'm pretty sure Buffalo Wild Wings had like a microphone for their intercom system.
They did.
Were you ever like DJ
Another
Kodak
30
mode?
minutes on food. It's been 30
No.
minutes and we've literally talked about food.
Now we're not talking about food.
Relax, we're talking
They
about
were
birthday
still talking
songs.
about
No, we're
food.
talking about
We're back talking about
restaurants.
Buffalo Wild Wings, which we just talked about 5 minutes ago.
No, we're talking about a restaurant,
Buffalo Wild Wings
but not the
that we
food
just
inside
talked
the
about
restaurant.
5 minutes ago.
Hey, click on that link down there.
Oh my! Wait,
What?
the puppy was born on your birthday.
Oh yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Well, not the day after.
Oh, okay.
Day after my
That's
birthday.
really
Yeah,
cool.
puppy was born.
So we haven't decided on names yet.
We're probably rolling with Tito.
Tito, like vodka. I'm here. I'm here with it.
Yeah. Go ahead, click on that link
it.
for me. So YouTube, this is fun. This is kind of the only. That's okay. Continue. You're good. It's the only kind of news story we're going to deep dive into. They did it, and I thought this is so interesting. They did research on the top channels. Go ahead and scroll down, right there. Scroll up. So any channel that had over 20,000 subscribers and 20,000 viewers, they did research on who gets the most views based off of their intros, right? And what we've discovered is that number one is, hey guys, is the preferred YouTube intro on all of the category of vlogs.
I feel like that's how Preston starts his.
He says, hey guys. What I'm struggling to find
The little kid thing.
Well,
is that, so we,
plays Minecraft or something.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So we have number one, hey guys, that's what's up. Good morning. Hi guys. All right. Hey everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. And it keeps going on. What's going on? And then what's up is number 10.
What about like what's
Here's-
up my party
So
people?
here's what I'm struggling to find. Where's the what's up guys? My name's Levi Sparks.
It's number 2.
Where's the what's up guys? Well, that's just what's
Well,
up.
it's still-
I mean,
Apparently, it's not a thing.
so apparently
Yeah.
What's good, y'all?
yeah, where's that one?
Yeah.
Like, where's the Kodak and Sparks YouTube channels? So if you scroll down, keep going, this is interesting. So in the fitness industry, What's Up was actually number 1. In tech, Ladies and Gentlemen was actually number 1. Hey Guys was 2. Beauty, Hey Guys, dominates it. You guys, do your beauty YouTubers, do you guys watch
I have never paid attention to him.
to their intro?
I used to. Oh, yeah. I've never paid attention to what
Yeah.
they say.
Okay.
We're there
just
to
like,
get one thing and get out.
All right, girls, show me how to contour.
Right.
Yeah, like we just want to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be catfish.
basically.
ASMR is Hey Guys. Do you guys like ASMR?
No.
Today we're going to talk about this.
It makes
We're
me
gonna-
very uncomfortable.
Paige, today we're going to talk about this. We're going to do this.
No, it's more of things that are anything with liquid, yes, or that.
Megs hates that shit.
No.
The crunching of the pickle, like super into the mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
The only one I like is the video where they're like cutting that like
Oh,
sand.
the kinetic sand. I love
Oh,
that.
boy.
That I
Yeah.
can deal with.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I like
No,
that
that's
one.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
no, that
cool.
is cool.
It's very relaxing.
And then in sports, Hey Guys is down the list. What's going on is
Yeah.
number 1. So I saw.
No, it just says
interesting-
what is going.
What is going? Oh, it does say what is going. I would imagine they meant to say what is going on.
Or what is going.
What is going? Who do you got? Who's your guilty pleasure on YouTube? Do you guys have any YouTubers? No,
Nope.
nothing that you watch.
Nope.
Kodak, any other besides podcast, any YouTubers?
I can't think of anybody specifically, but I watch a lot of like video game stuff. I watch a lot of fights. It's like street fights, video game stuff, and podcasts.
Like legit
Have you
street
ever-
fights,
no,
like
wait,
street
have
fights in
you-
the middle of like
have you ever?
York.
No.
Oh, yeah.
no.
Well,
Have- not York.
Not
Jesus.
York,
I
but yeah,
know,
street
but-
fights. Yeah,
yeah.
like in an
There's
alley,
probably some
in a
there.
backyard. Yeah.
Have you heard of bum?
And UFC
Have you
stuff.
heard of bum fights?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was
What is
that was
that?
a
They're
big
nasty.
deal in York City growing up.
And
yeah.
so back in the day, probably like late '90s,
Can
early
you
2000s.
bring one up on Google?
Yeah, we won't show it probably, but I'm sure he can find one. It's basically people just went around with a camera and found two homeless people and said, "We'll give you $100 to fight," and then they film it.
Oh, that is awful.
Well, they were willing.
It is, but they were willing to do it. I mean,
Because they need money.
Yeah.
That's awful. Nope,
This-
I'm not here for it.
This
Next.
was the guy who like created it. He went
He
on
needs
Dr.
to let
Phil
that hair
dressed
go.
as Dr. Phil. And Dr.
needs-
Phil let him talk for like 10 words and was like, "All right, we're done. Get out of here."
Are you
We're done."
serious?
Oh yeah.
oh, that's
Yeah.
hilarious. Okay,
Oh,
so
did he cut his hair like that for Dr.
he
Phil?
dressed up
Okay.
like Dr. Phil
okay.
for the Dr. Phil episode.
That makes sense.
Oh my
and
god.
Dr. Phil's just like, "Why are you doing this?"
Yeah, that's awful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Next.
don't like that.
Scroll down on my list there for me, please. Okay, here is our true story. So we can react to this as I go. Try not to read ahead, so I want your honest reactions.
Okay. I'm not even going to look at it.
Can you scroll up just a smidge just so I can get... Yeah, okay. So first of all, we do not know this person personally, 100%, swear to God. And they are not affiliated with any type of wedding or any event that Justin and I or our company has gone to. Just so you know, this is completely random, completely someone else that we don't know. We start off the story. Am I the only asshole who refused to go to her own party? Have you ever refused to go to your own party? Like Sarah's throwing you a birthday party or something or a family dinner and you just kind of like refuse to go? Well,
No.
guess you wouldn't say yes.
I don't think
sitting
I've
right
had a party thrown for me since I was like 5 years old. So,
Yeah, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
Surprise,
refuse.
like 30th birthday party or something maybe. Anyways.
I am
We were in
30.
quarantine.
That's true. True. Okay. So then she goes, like most women, I had spent years fantasizing about my wedding day. So when my fiance asked me to marry him last year, I was over the moon. I spent hundreds of hours planning and arranging our perfect day. We know, like even our bride, they're spending 2 to 3 years. We book us 2 to 3 years out, and I think look up average wedding
also,
cost in this country
Shout out
for this
too.
year.
So Sparks is out to 2022.
I'm sorry, what year?
2023.
Thank you.
So is Anne's Cupcakery.
Are they?
Yeah.
Good
had
for
to throw
them.
that out there. She's booked up for this year.
Jeez.
You know she's my girl.
That's crazy.
We'll even go just Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So average cost of Pennsylvania wedding is $28,000. So we'll say
Yeah.
$30,000, which is insane.
Yeah.
So spent a lot of time and a lot of money. Little did I know, my fiance and his best man arranged a prank for the wedding day. So when it came down to anyone objecting the wedding, the best man was to stand up and say, "I object." Now, anyone who knows anything about weddings, like Justin and I do, been in the industry for 8 years, knows that regardless of a joke or not, if someone objects the wedding, it cannot move forward. The license isn't signed. The pastor or the officiant will leave.
Oh, no shit.
The day is over. The
Yep.
day is over. We have never witnessed one of these.
No.
We have never witnessed
Thank
one.
God.
Oh my God.
So,
I did not know that.
Me neither.
even though
So that's like legal, like the ordained or whoever, like that's legal part of the marriage certificate.
I don't
no
know
shit.
what happens afterwards, like if they
Yeah.
have to wait a certain amount of time to reapply or try again.
God. I will never do that at your wedding.
So,
Unless I really need to.
I was going to say,
So,
you're
right.
allowed if it's needed.
so
but hopefully.
if you're planning to do it as a prank, please do not.
Wow.
So as we continue. So even though it was a prank, we did not get married yesterday as planned. I was devastated. All of the money for vendors out the window, no deposits returned. Caterers, DJs, photographers,
They still could've
videographers.
Had all that and just go to the courthouse later and do it?
I'm not
Like,
I
sure.
come
imagine
on.
she'd be pretty upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to probably be there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
Maybe.
be as upset of losing all that money and have to do it again.
So
I imagine the police would have to be called. There'd be a lot of explaining if somebody stood up and objected in the middle of a ceremony. Let's go.
yeah.
let's
So then my
see what happens.
my soon-to-be sister-in-law had arranged an after party at her place for us. Instead of me going, I walked down the aisle, through the door in complete embarrassment and utter shame as I took off and told no one where I was going. And that's the story.
What? That was the end? Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. It's a cliffhanger. A little cliffy.
So wait, hold on.
'Kay.
So the best friend, he did this.
Yep. So the groom's best friend said, dude, let's play a prank on her. I'll stand up and say,
Yeah.
I object. It'll be hilarious.
Right.
I'll sit back down. We'll get on with the way. And obviously, that's not how things work.
Oh, so the party at the sister-in-law's house
Right.
was like
So
the
the
reception.
sister-
They didn't even. Well, no.
So the sister-in-law said, okay, day's ruined. Let's all go back to my house. We'll grill up some burgers. We'll throw a Bluetooth speaker on. We'll have fun, like a little backyard get together.
But that's what I don't understand.
Yeah,
though.
why wouldn't you
they
just
didn't do the
continue?
event? Yeah, just continue and get it signed later. Like, why would you guys have to leave? Is that in your contract?
No.
We would be standing there like,
Yeah, we would.
I don't know what to
we
do
would
now.
wait until to get official word from someone else. But I would imagine, based on interactions and everything we know about all of our brides, I would say that if that happened, and like the pastor left, and like it was a whole episode, would you want to stay? I just think
Oh,
it keeps.
so it was
I
like
think
a
it keeps
big
going back to
thing?
that. Like
and
they
not
were
get-
probably in a church because she said she closed the doors, so it wasn't like an outdoor venue or anything. So they were probably in a church.
Well, here's the thing. I would never marry someone who would allow their best friend to do this.
Right? Yep.
I think that's the first
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
how could you not know how bad of an idea this is?
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
very
okay,
stupid.
But we didn't know how bad of an idea that was. They know because they're in the industry.
I think I just know
We
as
would
a
not-
guy that it's like, whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, like in that moment, like that's a special day. That's a special moment.
right.
Why would you think it's okay?
I get that, but I'm saying like
Even as a joke.
even as a joke. But we didn't know that it was
Well, we didn't know how serious.
right. How serious it was. Let's say we had no whatever. We had no idea the man was going to do whatever. I would still. I mean, I'd be. I think in the moment I would be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Years down the road, kids later, I'd probably laugh about it. Like you and your friends are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Like you guys are idiots. But I definitely wouldn't like. I don't know that I would leave like and lose all of that money, all that food, all the. Get drunk. At that point, I would want me and my
Yeah.
girlfriends to just get
Okay,
hammered.
hold on. So let me ask you, you not knowing that this prank was happening, best friend stands up, says, I object.
I think the words that come after that is what will dictate how I would feel.
Okay, but what if they even said, oh, it was a prank? No, they're trying to tell the officiant.
Yeah.
No, it was a prank. But he's like, legally,
That's
I
it.
cannot go
That's
on
it.
now.
Right.
That's it.
And I'd be like, okay. And I'd look at his friend and be like, you're an idiot. Get
You're the
out of
exception,
here.
though.
I don't know. I mean, I think I would be upset, but I wouldn't send them home and lose all that money in deposits. Like, so what? You go to the courthouse and get married. So what?
I think it just depends on where everybody heads.
You already
is
got the
at
dress. You already
on
got
that
the
day.
vendor. You already got, like, I don't know. Probably at that time I might be half lit. I don't know.
We've had a couple.
I'd start crying and be like, "Bitch, go
So
take
we-
him out." Like,
We've had a
I don't
few
know.
couples who are very easygoing from
Yeah.
beginning of the day to the end.
Yeah.
Who probably would do the same thing. Like, oh my God, you never know when to stop joking. Okay, we'll handle this at another time.
right? Like, not in
We'll
front of
keep
all of
going,
my
blah, blah, blah.
guests would I
Right.
like throw some crazy fit.
But we've also had where as soon as we walk in, stress is high. We can tell it's not a joking situation, anything. And you can even.
Well, that just doesn't sound enjoyable
It just
at
doesn't
all.
sound very enjoyable. Yeah, we'll say that. It doesn't sound very enjoyable. So I can see that happening and her being, you never know when to stop joking. And then it turning into a whole, I'm going, I'm leaving, I'm bouncing.
Right.
Peace.
Like,
No, I don't
I'd
wanna
probably
have no
make
party at
them
your
leave and
sister's
stay
house.
with my girlfriends and eat all the food that I had because I just ordered some damn good food at my wedding.
I'm with you. We're going to
Like-
have a
Oh,
party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You're gonna
Justin
play
and I
me
will be there.
music.
Yeah.
You're gonna be taking me pictures, and we're gonna be drinking.
That's
like,
it.
I mean, And if I decide to go the next day to the courthouse and sign that paper, then maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I ain't losing that money.
So, Paige.
May even do a trash the dress photo shoot right then and there.
Oh, I've always wanted to do one of those.
Me too.
So do I.
Yeah.
Oh, so bad.
Yeah. Paige, you currently you can't smell things.
Correct.
Yeah. So the word scent, SCENT, which letter is silent?
The C.
The C? You sure? So
Yeah.
the word scent,
For which way are we
CNT?
using the word?
Scent. Like
smell.
sniff.
There, you can
smell.
use scent 2 different ways, 3
Yeah.
different ways.
Right. Just smelling, sniffing. Sorry.
Oh, smelling.
Yeah.
So the C.
Yeah. Okay. So then the word scent, CENT, like a coin, scent, you wouldn't pronounce it that way?
Yeah. but with the C, with that one,
Scent.
you know.
It's all the same word.
And
But then
there's
you sent your email
SENT.
SENT, right?
That's with an S.
With an S, and you pronounce it scent. But then like the coin with a C, you pronounce it scent. And then like the word sniff, you pronounce it scent. It's
Yes.
not like scent or like skent. Skent.
Oh, I like that.
Skent.
Skent.
Skent. That's it. You've
I lost
Skent.
my
You've
skent.
lost your skent.
You've lost your skent.
I've
lost my skent.
Oh my gosh, I've lost my skent.
skent.
Mate, have you
Crikey.
seen my skent? Crikey, it's a big one.
Oh my.
All right.
Oh, Melhorn Manor. Shout out to them. It's one of my friends. That's interesting that they're right there when you Googled that.
Oh yeah, Melhorn Manor. We love them.
It's interesting.
Been there before. Been there plenty of times. So okay, we're gonna end on this. It's not on the screen, but that's okay. I just think it's a funny story. I want to tell. Sarah will get a kick out of it. Paige, you probably will too. Justin, I told you earlier. So
So you have to leave the room.
we have a sponsor coming up for this podcast. We're very excited about. They will be revealed next week. But as they're sponsoring this podcast, they have sent me products, demo units of the thing that we're going to be promoting.
Is it makeup?
No, well, I guess it's for the story. I guess I just needed to say it. Smooth My Balls. It's a male trimmer to keep your balls smooth. Smoothmyballs.com/.
You're making this up.
WAWD. No, I am not. And
Look them up.
What? Paige, don't fuck with me.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, so it's
I don't know
just
about Googling smooth my balls, but
yeah,
here we go.
Just go to smoothmyballs.com. And so they're going to be a sponsor of the podcast. So they had to send me a demo unit. So I get a text message from our friend Bridget, avid listener of the podcast. And she says, "Hey, I don't know if someone's playing a prank or if they got the address wrong.
Oh, God love her.
They sent Bridget the Smooth My Balls kit." And
Oh, my God.
it's 11 o'clock at night. I get a text message. She says, "I don't know if it's a prank or what." I'm like, "What's in it?" Because like she said, she opened it because she thought it was like I sent it to her, but I put my name on it and her address, whatever.
Yeah.
She opens it and sends me a picture, and I immediately died of laughter. And I said, "Bridget, I am so sorry."
God love her.
And now I have to
Stop.
explain why she received this package. Obviously, someone got the address wrong, whatever. And she said, so then she says, I'd love to use it, but I'm pretty sure I don't have the right parts for this. And I said, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Oh,
So they're coming on
That's nice.
as a sponsor. I'll have a proper ad read, but smoothmyballs.com/WAD, that's WAWD, to get a discount on your next project.
But don't get it twisted, ladies. It works on you too. Buy the product. /
Out of all
WAD,
things, like I would
WAWD.
think a food
Yeah.
thing for as much as you like to
Yeah.
talk
We're
about
done.
food.
Well,
We're
I
done
have
with food.
I do.
Thank
I
God.
do have a word in with a company, a food company for a sponsor. Actually, 2 technically for a sponsorship.
Dunkin' Donuts, so,
So
you
they're
can get
coming.
free iced coffee.
No, but kind of close. Oh, we'll talk about it after we're done. Listen, all you
All
got to do
right.
is go to whatawedoingpod.com/links. You're going to find all of our social stuff, all of our VIP, all of our merch where you can watch and listen to this podcast. That's where it is. It's the only link you need. It's the only thing I'll plug. Kodak's here with us. Hopefully Megs is back next week. Kodak, say goodnight to the people.
Peace.
Paige,
Bye. No cap.
No cat, baby. Sarah.
Bye.
All right, goodbye, everybody. See you next time.
Oh, I didn't think you were, so I started doing like some fucked up shit with myself.